Hello and welcome back to D&D. Yeah, that's the start today. Deal with it. Last time the team was back in this mechanical room that they've ventured through a couple of times, but have only recently decided to actually do something about the clockworks that were in here. As the newfound friend is capable of reprogramming them. So last time, the team tried to reprogram them. They started with one. The others were not particularly happy about that turn of events. So they had to fight with them for a little bit while they had their clockwork friend reprogram three of them while they took out the other three, and eventually managed to get them all reprogrammed. Of course, it turned out that the reprogramming needs a little bit more magic from an external source, and Varus quickly got used up, so additional sources were required, and Jun only has level 5 spell slots available, so kind of overloaded this one and killed it. Mega exploded, blew its back out even. Yes. So that's where we left off. Was 5 out of the 6 had been reprogrammed. They were advised to go back to Storm's Ledge and hit up, or find Joe, get new orders from Joe, and not to hurt anybody on the way there. And that's basically where we're at right now. Yeah. So, team, what is the plan?
Everything's very purple.
Yes, that is.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Everill's hat is still glowing very purple. One of the team is seeing very green right now.
Yep.
But yeah, you're out of the woods, at least out of combat right now. Where are you going? What are you doing? I imagine you're still just gonna continue your way out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that then, shall we? Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Map. It's Dora the Explorer, this shit. Okay. So, you guys are here. That's the correct amount of people, right? 5 and a dog. Yes, perfect. Okay. So, for everyone's benefit, as the rest of you have been this way before, you leave the mechanical room and end up in a series of caves that you continue to walk through, much like the rest of what's been around, until you come to until it starts to lighten up and you start to actually being able to see things around you that aren't just purple or green, and you start to hear a rushing sound like just echoing through the cave. And you realize now that the end of the cave is obscured by a waterfall.
Been here before, it's fine.
Yep. So you have no problems. Well, those of you who've been here before have no problems slinking out of the cave onto the side of the old riverbank. Yeah, it requires a bit of help, but you can get it there. You're all now at the side of the bank. Pretty soaked. Yeah, right at the top of this river. What's the plan here?
I'll probably get on the horses and head off, right?
Horses and head off.
Ailey will follow.
Of course.
I don't know what's going on.
What's the closest city to us? Is it Hiroga?
No. The closest city to you would be Northgate, a city you've never been to before, down here.
Oh.
But you probably want to end up at Hiroga. Yes.
What do we all think?
There's a couple days journey even on the horses. Yes. No. Maybe.
Sorry, what? Horses? Yes.
Yes.
As you say, I'm probably not the person to fill that information in.
Okay. Well,
Last time we did the horses thing,
yes. So you've
but
all.
we failed to stop a war.
I mean, as far as you know. As far as you know, the war is not currently on. Anyway. The plan, as I was familiar with it, was that you guys were going to head to Hiroga, as that is by far the easiest, but by far the most common place you will find Wayclaw, who was specifically who you guys were looking for next, as they had more information, apparently, more information about a temple of Jinsen, like you've been looking for. Plus, any other information around this area would probably be best to find over there. Things like that.
We would also be able to pick up the statue from Tesolo to offer as an offering at that Jinsen temple too. Like
Yes.
we did at the last one.
Yes, indeed.
Right. Hiroga it is.
All right. Everyone gets on the horses. There has to be some sharing done here. I forgot that there is also... It's not just 5 people and a dog. There is also...
Oh, the Crimson Construct.
There is the Crimson Construct.
God, that sounds like some kind of bad video game, like bad guy villain.
He appreciates that.
He would. He would.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get you a name, buddy.
That would be ideal, yeah. I'd have to keep calling him your clockwork friend.
His name is Friend.
Friend. Yeah, that does sound like an
That
alien
could
name.
become Could be cool, could be kind of confusing.
Mm. How about Jeff?
You want to be Jeff?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It was just a name that was in there somewhere.
we've already got Cogsworth, and that's like what you're made of and stuff, right?
Codswallop?
Cogsworth, you know, but you know.
Who's Cogsworth?
Well, I got confused.
I think
So
I
he's-
was temporarily Cogswallop there for a little bit when I was being
Yes.
dog.
When
Ah,
the dog
I
version.
understand.
Yeah,
But
when I was
so
dog form.
you could, you know, you could be like gear or something, cause that's like cool and stuff.
Gear?
Yeah.
You might also come across a name that you like along the way.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess it is something that I should really decide on, huh?
Oh, hurry.
Can we give you ideas?
Yeah.
Well, you've given me plenty of ideas already.
Right.
Oh, we're back when I was on the farm, when we had to name stuff, we'd put all of the ideas in a big hat and we would pull them out. I've got a really cool hat we could do it from.
Yes.
We
Yes,
could
you
put all
do.
the ideas in, and I've got plenty of paper now.
Does that work like that? Can you tear those pages out?
Oh.
Oh,
Huh.
what if I tear one out and it breaks it?
Oh.
That's a good question, isn't it? We didn't
Wait,
really
how-
ask the storage wizard, did we?
Where?
Where?
When
You know what's
have
really
magic
good
stuff,
at-
though, it doesn't break, right? So can you even tear it?
That's a good
Would it-
question.
So, a good.
Who has the brain
Way-
message spell?
I have augury.
Ooh.
That's what I was trying to say. So I cast augury to find it out, but it's my only second level spell slot that's left.
I mean, that would very much be up to whether you want to use it on that.
Hell yeah, man! Why not? It's for funsies. So I'll cast
for
it.
whatsies?
Hmm?
For whatsies?
Funsies? For fun.
Looks at Varys. Is that a word in that common? Funsies.
Oh, it's
It's the
an
Rikers.
add-on to fun.
It's the Rikers content, don't worry.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Come on. Anyway, you kidding me? Right. Okay.
Maybe
I
that
can
could be your name.
I can
You could
translate
be
now. if you need.
Funsies.
Is
So
that a thing you can do?
if what outcome will both happen if we tear a page?
You get nothing. No wheel, no woe.
So results aren't especially good or bad.
That's
So we don't have huge negative consequences. So
Hmm.
you're not really going to gain much.
Does that sound like if I do it, it won't work?
It sounds like it won't break it, but you might not be able to tear a page out. It's not very conclusive, but we know it's not going to break something, so.
If I did break it, do you think they would give me another one?
I don't know if they can. I don't know what goes into making them. Or if that person was just like selling it from after getting it from someone else, or if they could make it.
I would say that you know that they seem to have a large supply of these,
Okay.
as they were just handing them out. He wasn't even like checking his like supply or anything. It seems like out of all of the the things that they had, this was the most common. This is the most abundant thing they had.
Yeah. I was going to say, that's
So,
not the
that's
thing that
alright.
I had to pay through the face for.
No.
Yeah. I can't remember what we're even freaking talking about. I'm just like, I don't know. You gonna break the thing?
So, what's the plan?
So, seems fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There wasn't anything especially bad or good about the idea of tearing a page out of this book.
Yeah, like, open the book and very, very, very hesitantly, like, closing my eyes at this point, like, hold the very corner of one page and go, like, try and get, like, big deep breath and then tear it slightly, like, trying to just the slightest little nick.
Alright. So you got your eyes closed, you're like, you're holding it really steadily, and you feel in your hands the sensation of paper ripping. And you're
Okay.
tearing it a little slightly, and then you look down, and you look at your fingers and where you've felt the paper tear. And you look down, and it hasn't torn at all. It's perfectly normal paper.
Ooh, Therakis, look!
That is fun. Oh no, that's an excellent stem.
That's
Do
exactly
that
what I
over and over and over again.
It's like one of those peely pad things.
Mm-mm.
Well, you notice that when you're paying attention, you're looking at it, you don't get that sensation. You don't feel it at all. You don't. Doesn't
So
seem
the
like.
visual stem. Cool.
No, as in like so. If you've would be it would be only feeling. You would not be able to look at it.
Oh.
It's like for. There must be some. The enchantment here must be something else. Like it's not like the bag of holding where it's capable to contain more than within itself. It's more like it's like presenting paper as an illusion.
So cool.
And it's just memorizing what's written on them instead, and then like restoring the illusions as you flip through it. That's what you get from your innate knowledge of you've been around magical stuff enough now, and that's what you get from it. So yeah, by not observing it properly, you're sort of tricking the enchantment to present to your hands the feeling of paper and paper in all of its ways. But yeah, it can't actually function as paper. So tearing it does nothing. You cannot pull pages from it. Yeah.
Satisfying. The lesson that Avril has likely learned is not to have their eyes closed, but that they have to think about tearing the paper and hoping that it doesn't break. And then there'll be some like brain magic of intent involved, so they show Thurakis like, look, if you think about it really hard, but you like don't do it, but you want to, but you don't want to, look.
Wonder if flame resistant. Oh, I don't want to break it.
Well, it must be, because they gave me one.
Mm,
They wouldn't give me one if I was just gonna, would
mm,
they?
Yeah, they might.
Oh.
People aren't very careful with these things. We might find out at a later date.
Oh.
Are you okay?
What if I lose all the cool stuff that's in it?
Well, I mean, if you want, we can just try out like a little corner, and then we can like put it out if it catches, and it won't. The whole thing won't go up. We can see if we
Okay.
need to be really careful with it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right, who's got a light? Start patting ourselves down. I joke. I know how to make a fire. We got
Yeah,
time
say
for this? Do we
please.
want to
No, just like. Oh man, with this group, I can imagine Thrakus actually doing that and just like, you know, everyone being like, "Are you being for real right now?"
Yeah, man.
You can literally create
This guy
fire.
right here.
You can
Like,
create
I can
fire.
imagine Thrakus doing it. Thrakus did just do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
Yeah, the clock would probably be like, really? Like, for sure? Like, you can do that. You know, I know you can cast Hellish Rebuke, like.
I mean, I can cast Hellish Rebuke, or for free, I can start a fire if we take a short rest. Are we in a hurry?
Sure.
I can never remember if we're in a hurry.
Well, I mean, so it is right now.
We're like always in a hurry.
Yeah, right now it is like sun setting, almost evening time.
So we should be making camp anyway.
Yeah, you know, it is going to be a couple of days' journey, regardless. So,
If we do have a short rest before, I mean, we'll probably just have a long rest anyway. I can do it during that. I can use, or anyone can use actually, the Ring of Sending to get a message off to Wakewall.
Yeah. So maybe it's best if we just make camp and sort everything out. Because it's no good making camp in the dark anyway.
That's fair.
Okay, time for me to find a good place. Are we in the woods?
yes.
We're in the woods, right?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, first one's good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you have no problem finding a nice little place to settle into. I think that's
been here before.
I think that's probably exactly the place you were here before, but you made a good job of clearing up anything you left behind.
Leave no trace.
Yes,
Except, like, really well buried fertilizer, because we ain't brown bagging it.
for sure. Yes.
Oh, come on, don't even giggle.
I mean,
Poop bags.
Oh, now I get it.
I mean,
There we go.
you guys are probably, you know, like,
I'm so smart.
It's okay.
yeah.
No, I have a degree.
Yeah.
I have a diploma, and that's partially in poop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Skelly just like, did I really sign up for that?
He made this possible.
And I sure did.
Yeah.
And he actively keeps coming back.
I do. It's crazy that.
Instantly.
So. Yes, you've successfully set up camp. Yeah, sun is setting over the horizon, you know, just filling up with nice reds, very reminiscent of your time spent in the Feywild. Those of you who remember it.
Mean.
Yep.
Skelly.
Rude.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Even Ailey remembers.
Mm.
Damn it.
Yes. So. yeah, what are you guys doing while you rest up? What's the plan?
Whoever wants to can send a message to Wayclaw with the ring. You just have to attune to it before you can use it.
Ellie's got too much shit attuned already, so won't be her.
I
Okay,
think
three
I've
more.
actually run out of slots. I think? No, have I?
No,
Working
you've
on-
got one more. No, you are working on the Helm of Brilliance, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
So no, it would be you out.
Yeah. I was gonna say if I stop working on the helmet of ouch my head hurts,
Hmm.
then I could be the most annoying party member in the world. Just constantly, are you pooping?
I've got
uh,
3 attunement slots, don't I?
yes, you only have 3.
Yeah, and I've got all 3.
Yep.
Because of the broader rulership. I
Yes,
really should pull out more often.
really should.
Lot of
Well,
people around.
Jun only has 1, so Jun could make a call.
Cool.
Bring, bring.
Bird.
And, yep. And technically, your clockwork could also operate it as well.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay.
No, technically, so could Codswallop, but
Yeah, but
woof, woof.
20. How many words is it? 20, 25?
25.
25 woofs. Not sure how much she could communicate in that.
I feel like it would at least
25.
communicate that we're coming.
I feel like
We're on our
really
way.
like because you would probably have to speak with animals to be able to convey appropriately who he needs to communicate with. It wouldn't.
I feel
It would only work
we
on
know
you.
us.
Wouldn't work on the spell transfer. But I feel like Wayclaw getting ascending in his head of just 25 woofs. Yeah.
It's Codswallop. He wouldn't have to use the whole 25.
No, but still, I think Wayclaw would be like, "What the fuck was that?" And that would be about it.
Wait, question.
Mm-hmm.
So, because dogs so thoroughly rely on body language and stuff as well to communicate, would he also get like an image of Codswallop in his head?
No, sending
Like,
just
can you do sending with sign?
no, sending is only auditory, I believe. Hold on, I will
But it
confirm
pops into
that.
his head.
I will confirm this very quickly. Give me a second. Spells. No, it's on the ring. I'll just look at the ring. Ring of sending.
Ring. I'm just curious about the dynamic.
The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you. So he would recognize that it was Codswallop that sent it, for sure, as he's met the dog. And then he would be able to relay something to you. So this would work as like a good if you need, if you're sending out something and just need a response, you're not necessarily sending any information.
You're basically pinging a person.
Yeah, you could do that with Codswallop, like by giving it to him, casting speak with animals, using him as like a, using him as a ping service. Make sure somebody's alive, I guess, or something like that.
Just imagine opening
Excellent.
your inbox and getting bow, bow.
Just imagine it popping into
Yeah,
your head.
just,
Out of nowhere. You're just like, I know this is Codswallop somehow.
Yeah.
He is barking to me.
Also, he's a mastiff as well too, so it's a big like. Yeah.
That's why I always say borf.
yeah,
Yeah.
borf,
borf boy.
borf. So yeah, I mean
I
that
can't
is
believe we all just fucking woofed.
yeah.
It's recorded. Oh no. Okay.
Yes. So What's the plan here? Somebody gonna unattune to the ring, or are you gonna give it to Jun? Tell
I
him.
mean, Jun makes sense. We'd let Jun do it.
Okay.
Hear it back texting Jin like, you're wearing a ring now, just say yes.
You're probably like.
Wait, don't say that. That's happened before.
Your options are yes and okay.
This is where we just puppet Jun for our purposes.
Well, I
He gets
feel
real
like
grumpy.
Jun would probably be like, "Yes, fine. I'll tell Winkler that we're coming," and then just snatch the ring and walk off in a huff, and he'll come back a few minutes later, sad, and be like, "He says that he expected us sooner," and then throw the ring back at you and sit down in a huff again.
This sounds accurate.
Turn into a cat and try and nestle up into a sleep.
Typical.
Okay, alright then.
I'll take one of the watches.
Okay.
And it immediately curls up to go to sleep.
Yep.
Just wake me when it's time.
Exactly.
Cool. Is it cool if Thrakus and Everil Rose take the first watch so we can try to figure out this book?
Go for it.
Okay.
Cool. Who wants to take second?
Well, it'll have to be either Ailey or Jun.
Yeah, Ailey's fine to take.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Hold on. Varys
No,
can
no,
see in the
no.
dark now.
It's out to a range of 30 feet, but it's better than what he had beforehand.
Yep. And you have the clockwork operating
Whatever
with
he's
you as
comfortable
well.
Take watch at some point though, just to
I don't
chill,
mind.
drink.
I think
usual.
Varys would be more comfortable to take night watches now than he was in the past, but probably would prefer the morning ones because that's what he's more used to.
Yeah, he generally will wake up early anyway,
Mhm.
presumably, because it's generally what
Yeah.
he likes.
Absolutely.
Okay, so who am I waking up?
Ailey.
Okay.
There you go. Cool.
And then Jun and the construct can wake up together unless Ailey wants to talk with our shared consciousness robot dude.
So the clockwork doesn't actually need to sleep. They have the.
Well, yeah,
The
but
whole time.
there's the whole power down-ish sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just sort of.
Besides, the clockwork has all of our personalities. They need some fucking downtime.
They do.
Well,
So when they rest, they just have to spend 6 hours sitting there at in a powered down state essentially. But they aren't sleeping. They are they appear inert, but they aren't unconscious. They can still see and hear everything. So Anyway. Everyone else starts sleeping, getting a little nap. What are you guys doing with the book and such and such? Yes.
Sorry, what?
What are you guys doing? What are you doing with the book?
So I when you think about something really hard, and I thought about not hurting the book, but I also knew that I wanted to rip the page, but I didn't want to break the book. So I thought about that really hard, and then it worked.
What? So you got the page out?
Well, I mean, I didn't get the page out, but it
But-
felt
but
like I did.
It
But I
ripped,
didn't.
and then it didn't.
Yeah, but it felt real. Try it.
That's, oh, okay. I'll try that.
You got to concentrate real hard.
Shh, I'm concentrating.
Okay.
Yep.
What are you doing?
What happens? I'm
You're just concentrating on the book?
on the book and seeing if I can tear it without breaking it.
Okay, you... Do you not look at the book while you're doing this? So are you, like, sitting there with it, closing your eyes, concentrating and ripping, or are you, like, staring at it?
I mean, I'd be staring at it because
Okay.
scientific curiosity right there.
Cool. So you're concentrating really hard, staring at it, trying your damnedest to rip this book, or rip a page out of this book, and you...
Page out of my book.
Yeah, you cannot seem to tear it at all.
At this rate,
And then
Aileen's gonna
I
try
just
and
look
set
up
fire to the book. Just saying.
I look up at Avril and I'm like, well, your results aren't... I can't replicate them. What else did you do?
I mean, I closed my eyes, I guess, and I just concentrated. Like, that's the word. And then I thought about that I wanted to see if it would work, but that I didn't want to hurt it.
Okay. And then Thrycus will do that.
You close your eyes this time?
Mm-hmm.
And you feel it tear. But then as soon as you open your eyes, nothing.
Freaky. Did you see it tear?
No, but it feels real, right?
Yeah, but did you see it tear right then when I was concentrating?
Oh, I mean, I didn't look.
Ah. Will it work if you look, but I don't look?
Oh, let's find out.
Yes.
Wait, hang on. First, looks around environment into the pitch darkness. Has no idea if anything's there. Yeah, looks safe.
Oh yeah, right. Hang on. Yep.
Thrycus looks around, can see
gonna
clear
say,
as day
my
the trees around them.
If
You
I turn the lights
The
off,
sounds of the
Hang on,
forest,
hang on.
how
Is
they
it-
should be.
is it a perception check with disadvantage? Because I can't see fucking shit.
Yeah, I guess.
I didn't get the hang on, the disadvantage you want.
So just hover over it and it's the...
Oh.
Do you want mine?
It works too.
There.
There you go. Well, you know.
First one is the one we'll take.
Yep. Kind of like squinting into the darkness, like, is that a shadow? Oh no, that is it a tree? Is it?
And Thrycus
Could
just
be a
looks over
druid.
her shoulder and is like, that one right there? That's a tree. Yeah.
What about
Um,
no, the other one, like to the left of that one, is that? Could be a really
Exactly.
big stick. Yeah, no, it kind of, it looks, look, it's waving.
That would be the wind.
Oh, okay.
Now that
You're
one's
so
a very
smart.
spooky monster.
I'm very used to the forest.
I do like though that if the clockwork Jordan is just like, yeah, no, fuck your nightmares.
It's an eldritch
Whose
horror from
influence is
beyond the
that one?
stars.
It's your dead family.
Oh my god! No,
Oh,
he
no,
would.
Thrycus would not say that. I
No,
just-
neither with the clockwork.
That was an inside thought.
Next minute.
Okay.
You
Well-
successfully looked around and see that all of your friends are asleep. There is not even the whisper of an animal nearby. So, you're gonna try now, closing your eyes and hearing it while Avril watches. Yes.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
want to see if either of us could see it happen.
Okay.
Or if it's just phantom sensation and it's fucking weird. Then it's hijacking our brains.
Hmm.
What if
So-
the mind plays?
You.
Mine, you know, squiggly holds hand up in front of face and wiggles fingers like it's tentacles. I heard about them in a book once.
Hmm. So, you do exactly the same as you did before, with everyone watching, and you do not feel the sensation of tearing.
Balls. So
Did you do it yet?
I tried. It wouldn't let me.
Oh.
So I guess it only
So
works if it's not visually observed.
So if I like hide it under my robes, I could like pretend to rip pages out of it forever, but it wouldn't actually happen.
Yeah, I guess.
That's so cool.
From what we know. What in the physics?
I will say you haven't tried
The
like.
observed universe. Okay, yeah.
I would say you haven't tried tearing, like just full on tearing a page out while not looking.
Yeah.
So if you want to try
I don't
that.
want to. This is cool.
I mean,
But we need
I'm still scared as Ray, not as everyone. like, I finally got this really cool toy that I wanted. No, I'm not fucking it up.
And this is where I go, okay, do we want to test the tiny little bit of fire?
Ailey would be like,
Just on a
fire?
corner.
If it goes bad, we've got quite a long way to try and get a new one.
Yeah, but with just the tiniest bit of fire, we can put it out very, very quickly, and it's just like a singe.
But what
See,
if it
and I'll like
breaks in it?
poke out, and I'll get just like a slither of bark that's on fire. So it's just like a candle, almost. Little stick on fire, like
Yeah.
it would be the tiniest amount. But I can definitely put it out immediately, just with my bare hands. It's fine.
But if it. But what if. But go back and then school and.
I promise I
They
won't let the whole thing be on fire. It's just the tiniest little corner of one of the pages.
Everyone like closes their eyes and holds out the book with both hands and is like slightly shaking the book, like oh god, like.
If you really, really don't want to do it, that's okay. We just want to see what kind of precautions we need to take around it.
Pokes tongue out of corner of mouth with eyes still shut and concentration face, tries really hard to hold steady.
Okay, should I be looking away and doing this, or should I be looking? No, I'm looking. I'm not fucking. Yeah, no. Do you want me to roll anything?
No, you
I
don't
want
need
you to roll
anything.
how long we can spend in a session on a goddamn book. My bad.
Yeah.
No one's stopping us.
Yeah, it's the second session we're talking just about this book.
Yeah,
No,
let's
admittedly, the other one was the
I don't
fucking bag
wanna-
of ammunition. Anyway,
Yeah.
It's not about the book. It's about how we approach science.
it is about that. Okay, so you hold up the tiniest little on fire piece of bark that has a tiny little flame from it, and you like lightly hold it up against just a single page of the book. Yeah,
Just at the corner.
at the corner of a single page. You hold it there for a few seconds. Does not light up. Does not catch fire at all.
Nice. And if I look away and look back,
Exactly the same.
thank fuck. Oh, good. It's fireproof.
So not. Like kind of like me.
Yeah. Yeah. It just won't catch, so it's unharmed. So it does even better than me.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
How long has it been? Is it bedtime yet?
Is it?
No, it's
People
only
are probably
like a
sick
few.
of us.
It's only like a few minutes.
Yeah, we haven't. seen that
It's
long.
pretty much
That's-
it long.
We've just
Uh,
talked it out.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think you'll do for the next few hours?
Discuss names with our Crimson Clockwork.
Okay.
Trying to see if there's one that he likes.
Okay. Sure. Oh man, I got the yawns today.
Don't do that. I'll want to pass out too
Yes.
with everything going on.
Okay. So name ideas. Billy Bob.
Yep.
Kangol Flex.
Okay.
Crimson.
Blender.
Grass. Nandor.
I thought Ailey was asleep.
They're saying they're sleep talking. There's names
Rolling over,
Yeah.
just contributing names occasionally.
I
Yeah.
like the idea that it's just like snore, me, name, snore, me, name.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go fill my water bottle up.
Okay.
Less than I thought.
What about we could call them legally different enough robot name?
Hang on.
Wally.
Well, I mean, with the way our group is, I feel like flaming needs to be in there or something.
Give me my full name. Flaming
Uh-huh.
something.
Hothead?
Mm.
I'm trying really hard not to make twink jokes. So maybe not flaming, 'cause that's all I can make. Oh no.
Dear.
D3PO?
Oh come on! Look at the group we have here.
Mm.
It's flaming in more than one way.
That's true.
R2 flameproof?
Yeah, I don't think we can use that one.
I don't know, man. Regina Phalange.
I will say that you spend spend a few hours doing that, and none of the names that you come up with, your clockwork seems to vibe with.
They get increasingly stupid.
I'm writing down most of these. So there's bits of like coal smudge on my nose and on my fingers, and like there's a big one up my cheek, and it's just me like repeatedly licking the end of the charcoal and then like writing down as many names as I can.
Yeah.
No wonder I don't have a ridiculous amount of charcoal poisoning at this point. Like,
Oh, good thing you don't have.
It won't poison you, but
I mean,
take medication.
Yeah, good thing you don't take any medication in this time.
yeah.
It might give you acid reflux. It's okay, you're immune to fire damage. I guess it's acid though.
It'll be
Yeah,
acid
it's
damage.
definitely acid.
Oh man, you're rolling D4 acid damage. No.
Does that mean that Dragonborns have like fire reflux?
Oh.
No.
No, 'cause it's ignited once it leaves the body.
Yeah, they have like
Hmm.
it's like one of the what's the thing? It's like there's like
Birdie doodad.
yeah, like fire ants where like it's like when the two chemicals come in contact it ignites sort of deal. But of course there's like partially magical and fueled as well. Anyway, I don't know. You ask Ailey if they have acid reflux or not. Anyway. Yes. You reach the end of your watch, having not achieved a name for the clockwork. Who are you waking up? Who was second? Ailey?
Is it Ailey?
I believe
Yep.
it was.
Hmm.
So what do you guys...
I would definitely want to leave John alone for a little bit.
So what do you do to wake up Ailey?
Prod Ailey gently in the cheek and say psst.
While Thrakus holds Ailey's hands down so she doesn't reach for any daggers.
Hey, Ailey, burp.
It's huh? What?
Time to stay awake.
Oh, okay.
Did you have
To,
a
like,
nice
get
nap?
up and have a swig of whiskey or something.
Yeah, that'll
And
help.
be like, okay, I'm awake now. She doesn't use coffee. She uses whiskey.
Yeah.
It fuels
If you
her.
know it's the morning, she'll be having tequila. Gotta start the day good. Or rum. Yeah.
You know it's a good day when you get the worm.
Oh boy.
Exactly.
Would the party still want me if I was?
Oh dear.
Depends
Next
what
minute,
kind of worm.
polymorph and find out.
Yeah, it was like, oh, purple worm? Probably not. Probably not.
No, you'd love me because I'd be a controlled purple worm. I'd be on your team.
Uh-huh.
That's you
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's an advantage right there.
Also, just imagining the dragon worm. WYRM.
You love me if I
Oh
was
my
a
god,
worm.
yes.
That
Oh,
would be Ailey.
Yeah, Ailey
I'd
wants to
love
be
the
a
episode,
worm.
Would you still love me if I was a worm?
Yeah. Anyway, yes, you successfully have awoken Ailey. You guys are well tired by now. Fall asleep easily. Ailey, roll your survival check.
Survival check. So not just.
Oh, sorry,
not-
perception check.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it was no.
I am tired.
He was like, Ailey gets drunk and rolls into the fire. Survival check.
I mean, you automatically save dexterity rolls at this point,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
especially rolling into fire. I'm sure you've done that enough.
Fucking A.
She'd roll into it intentionally to keep warm.
Mm.
Reminds
getting
her
a
of when
bit
she was
cold.
17 and drinking in the park, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just roll into the fire and be like, this is much toastier. This is much better. Reminds me of home.
Mm-mm.
She's only fire resistant, not immune, right?
I know.
I mean, yeah, it's just hot coals, right? Like, I think that would
Yeah.
not.
It better not be just hot coals. I put work into that fire.
But by now, it would be hot
I was gonna
coals.
say,
By
yeah, if
now,
you're gonna
I
go
would have
sit on
stoked it
it.
up before going to bed. Thank you very much.
I mean, you know, Ailey
Yeah.
doesn't need
I
the
would
light.
expect Ailey to mind it too.
Avril's curling up nearby, but like grabbing the hat and like it's a giant sleeping bag so it doesn't roll into the fire.
Okay.
You fuckers who need a bedroll, pff, amateurs.
Just
You look
sleep
over at
inside your
Thrakus
hat.
who does not have a bedroll and is just snuggled up with Codswallop.
Oh.
Like,
Avril crawls over
very
to the
few of us
clockwork.
use a bedroll.
Avril like shuffles over towards the clockwork and like attempts to put head on chair. No, never mind. It's cold. I thought it would be warm like that one. I'm sorry, and then goes back to sleep.
No, Thrakus would see that and just pull her over to snuggle up with Codswallop, who is a giant mastiff. There's room enough for both of us.
All right. Well, Ailey, on your watch, you don't really notice a hell of a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah. Just the ever so gentle rushing of the river and waterfall nearby, and, you know, not a lot of other bits and pieces. Yeah. I imagine you're waking up Jun for their
Yeah.
watch.
Do a normal, like, shake him awake after, like, if he's a cat at the moment.
Yes.
It would definitely be, it's like, oh, yeah. But
Okay.
just give him a pat and then shake him awake.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Watch time. Cool.
So it'll be Jun.
It would just sort
That'll
of
be
like
chill.
take a swig of whiskey and like, yeah, I'm going back to sleep now. Bye.
Okay. Well, none of you know what happened on Jim's watch. Until Varys, you get gently pushed a little bit, jostled. Varys,
What?
it's time for you to do the watch.
Oh, okay. Anything interesting happen on the watch?
You bastard.
No, nothing. Yeah.
Oh no, I played myself.
You fool!
Gosh darn it.
You danced with the devil tonight. Yeah, no, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, good to know. Alright, you go get some shut-eye then. Thank you. Cool. Varys will get up and take his position for a watch.
And as you, roll a perception.
15.
Yep. And as you settle in, start looking around, still getting used to the green, especially as it's the sun is only just starting to rise, so still quite dark, a lot of shadows, but you're getting used to how one eye is able to see in the dark and the other is not. Not to mention the fact that it's green and the other one's not.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of adjustments being made.
Yeah. But you're looking around and you don't see any activity throughout most of it. Don't hear anything. Pretty chill.
Cool.
Time. Yeah, you're not expecting much to venture out this way anyway. You're well off any beaten path.
Damn it, Dizzy. I thought that was an earthquake. Scratching himself on the desk.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're good.
Cool.
Sleep well, Dad.
Huh? What? Oh. Oh, that's... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get used to that. Oh boy.
What?
No, I don't imagine many of you will be getting used to that anytime soon.
Nope.
You see him stand up from where he's been sitting this whole time and look like he's stretching, but he's not doing that.
Probably just mimicking what Varys is doing. He's waking up as well too. Yeah, I mean, as well as we can sleep, I guess. It's nice to be back on this plane. Back in these woods. It's nice.
You're telling me. It was crazy being just a perceiving orb and having things not work time-wise. It's interesting.
Yeah. That was... Did you kind of just get it all at once, or was it a gradual sort of thing? How did that work?
Well, luckily you'd already been in the Feywild a while, so you already kind of knew how this all worked. So, I had an understanding of what was going on, and it started happening.
Ah, that is helpful.
Still weird.
True.
When all you have is, the perception of time and those things around you, it's weird when it starts getting wiggity.
Yes, it can be quite jarring. How are you going on the name front?
Well, I don't know. I just started just throwing together some things in my brains. while while you guys were, doing your flesh things.
Sorry, doing our flesh thing?
Yeah, the sleeping and the pooping and the
okay.
bags. It's weird.
Right, yep,
Um,
understood.
Sidebar,
Yeah.
we're not pooping in bags. Leslie, not.
Pooping and then picking it up with bags. Weird.
Oh, no, we're burying.
It's It's also biodegradable. Why would we? Oh, never mind.
Okay. Burying your poop.
Additional sidebar.
That's weird.
If you're in an actual forest, you should be bagging out your poop because large amounts of human waste is interfering with our ecosystems.
Yes.
Hmm.
Anyway, yes, your flesh things. Things that I don't do, but have memory and knowledge of the sensation of doing from multiple perspectives. So, there's that.
Ah. Okay.
That's weird,
Yeah. Got to be pretty strange. Yeah.
I wish I was awake for this so bad. I want to know who on the party washes their hands.
You all better goddamn wash your hands. Anyway, and I've been thinking, I've been thinking about how the name stuff works, and I got a couple of ideas here. I'm liking Crash.
Crash.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
seems kind of like, what this party is known for, crashing.
Crashing.
Yeah.
But with style. though.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Like a cool crash. A flaming crash, if you will.
Yeah. I guess you
Sit
could
back
say
and
that.
Relax, enjoy the crash. Fade into black and it's gone.
I don't know. I think the the people who came before, they had like some mechanism for naming all of their clockworks. It seems to be in here somewhere. They have like serial numbers or something. Like Joe's one is something like JO something something something.
Oh.
But
Oh, I see.
I couldn't find the serial number for this one, so maybe they only give it to ones with, proper artificial souls.
See, that part still confuses me.
Hmm?
Well, the other clockworks that we met were changed, I guess, by the Black Sun when they fell into whatever state they were in. But when Joe died, he said that he didn't see that.
That he didn't see the Black Sun.
I mean, I asked him if he did, and I'm pretty sure he said he didn't see anything.
Well, no, I don't imagine that he would. I mean, we're just in these little capsules, right? Like, opens up the lid, shows you the clock, the spinning, glowing thing in his chest. We're just in here. When
So,
we die, we just, this thing just dies.
So what happened with the ones that were affected then? Were they still kind of alive when that happened?
Well, I mean, they don't have the souls in them, right? They just have programming,
yes.
so
the programming itself was changed. That's why the reboot worked.
yeah. That's why I was able to just jam them full of new programming, overdo their stuff. I mean, that's probably what happened with them initially, is that their original set of cores they were just using them to program large swaths of creatures.
How do you feel about mimics?
Hate them.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, I
Just
mean
checking.
that's definitely a consensus amongst you all. Even Everil,
Absolutely.
apparently. So.
Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, they're not really endearing. You go to reach for your toothbrush or something, and then it bites your hand. No, thank you.
Hmm. Anyway. Good talks, Dad. Anyway, this is gonna be... Yeah, this is gonna be quite the adventure we're on.
Yeah, it is. You know what the best part is?
What?
We've been gone for a week. We have no clue what's been going on here.
That's true. Could be anything.
Yep.
This whole place could be undead by now.
Oh God. Why'd you have to say that? Why was that of all the things you could have said?
Do you think that most of this party is optimistic? Huh? And I mean, there's just a whole bunch of realism in here from you as well, so...
Yeah, I know. I was trying not to say it, because we left and I distinctly remember us running away from Undead. And not dealing with them before we left. There was no time.
That's fair. But, yeah. Might just have to deal with that consequence. But if Wakelor was able to find something and heard recent contact from him, then at the very least, it's, the rogue is probably still okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Jin didn't say anything about that when he reported back, right?
Just said that.
Rogue, I still think of Tortuga.
Yep. Close enough.
Almost.
I mean,
That's
that's
what
not the
was in
port
my
city. The
brain.
port city is the other one.
I know, like that's what my brain thinks the name is, and I'm like, why couldn't you have named the port city?
Anyway. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess.
Yeah. Just said that he expected us back sooner. That was it.
Yes, that is what I remember Jin saying, yes. I guess we weren't as quick in the Feywild as he would have liked.
I mean, apparently we were lucky for it to be only a week.
Yes, it very much easily could have been, an eternity or something like that.
Ugh.
Time is wiggity there, remember?
Indeed.
Could have got blasted into last week. Now that would have been a
Yeah.
mindfuck.
Yeah, would we have to... No, if I think about it, I'll create a paradox, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of gods out there that would not be happy about us doing that, so...
The gods are never happy with anything. It's just constant complaints.
Yeah.
We hear Ailey sleep talk. I just want to be a dragon.
See, that's a reasonable complaint. That's fine.
Yes.
Gods, they get upset when people don't pay attention to them.
Oh, they get upset for a lot of things.
That's true.
Well, let's start waking them up then.
Alright. Go around and wake everyone up.
Good morning, Fleshbag.
Morning.
Ailey will take another swig of alcohol and then pass it to the robot. So he, like,
He will
And here's your morning
he
sir.
will reflexively drink a good like, he'll reflexively throw it back, take like a good swig of it, and then give it back to you. And a few seconds will pass, and like you'll almost like the light bulb sound goes off,
Yeah.
and then he goes, huh, and then spits it all back out and goes, I shouldn't have done that. What a waste of good booze. What am I saying? That wasn't good.
Ever
Good
wakes up.
Ailey wouldn't be carrying it around with her. She would have sold it.
Mm.
Ever wakes up like half cuddling Kazuo, and also like one arm's like around like a calf of Thrakis or something, like something perfectly innocent, but like cuddling part of you and the dog, and like just grabbing both and like yum, 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 like in my sleep.
Thraxus is actually awake and is just like, I don't know what to do.
It's like looking at the rest of the team like, help, I need my leg.
Am I supposed to let this one sleep or?
Well, do you want them to be awake and alert, or awake and awake?
What?
What does that mean?
Well, I could scream something that'll wake them up.
No.
No.
It's gentle.
Ailey will just walk over. Because wait, how old was Avril again?
14.
Ish.
Ish. You don't know.
She's
Approximately.
tiny, right?
I was gonna say I'm basing it on how many winters I think there has been,
Yes.
Yeah.
but for a while there I wasn't really sure what the season was.
So they're not
Yeah, honestly,
small.
we don't know if she's like human, to be quite fair.
They seem
Yep.
human
How
enough.
tall is she?
They're not like. You're
Are
not.
they only like 4 foot or something?
No.
Yeah,
I
smallish.
think you're
But, like-
taller than.
Only
It was like
because
5 foot or
growing.
something.
Yeah, I think you've had like your growth spurt.
How close to Varys height?
Taller than Varys, I know we established.
Yeah, definitely
that.
taller than
Yeah.
Varys.
Small enough to
Um,
pull on your shirt sleeves, on the corner of your on your elbows, and like, yeah.
Well,
Should we call a number round in the middle? Should we go 4.5?
Nah, a bit more than that.
I mean, yeah.
either way,
depends on
short enough
where
that
they are.
Ailey will just like walk over and literally pick her up. And, like put her somewhere like next to the fire or something. And would have gone to hand over booze and then quickly like pulled it back and like pulled out like a peanut or something instead. It's like, oh wait, can't give the child alcohol.
Gotta abide by those liquor laws.
So,
I don't want to lose my liquor
still
license.
asleep. Avril has been picked up and moved
In front of the fire.
and laid back down. You know, not actually woken up at all throughout this.
Just the whole thing for Ailey with
The
kids,
clockwork
so
will
I was
walk-
like, that seems
Yeah.
like something she'd do.
The clockwork.
Sorry,
From
was-
babysitting the other dragons.
I was responding to a thing in the room, as a reaction to being suddenly jerked awake and picked up. I would like to cast shield upon myself. Just the sudden like and like just managing to throw the barrier.
All right, Ailey.
It's a much better reaction than I was gonna do.
Yep.
Resistance or no.
Ailey, roll me a d20
Okay, about what
about how you if you manage to get
What
through
are you
them,
gonna drop me?
get through the shields to pick them up. Well, with shield, that's not high enough. So as
I am
you
definitely awake though.
yeah, you go to really get under them and pick them up, and yeah, shields come up. They're wide awake. They push you off.
Holding hands out in front of me as though there's a bubble there. Just what? How? Good morning.
Well, at least she's awake now, and you can move your leg, Thoricus.
You can what? Rolls away, bright red from neck to tip of forehead.
Hey, we match.
Mm. She's more of a pinky red than you are.
I feel like Jun would make it some kind of snarky comment at this. Honestly,
I was
like,
waiting for actually it's Scarlet. Like,
well, imitation is supposed to be the most sincere form of flattery, but in this regard, something like that.
Put a lid on it, you two.
what did I do?
Nothing. Nothing, my sweet little baby. Nothing at all.
You're what?
Papa?
It's not your dad. Don't. No.
No, that's the other way.
Your new dad?
No,
Nope.
that would be
Oh,
so
no.
weird. Do not say that ever again.
We don't
This
do
is-
replacement family members.
No,
Also,
as
this
in-
is our.
We don't.
What?
This is-
As a- she has
We're
part of-
family, but we're not replacing. Oh
I have-
god.
I have part of her spirit inside of my brain. That is not the way that this will work, okay?
This is our literal brainchild. We can't. That's not. No.
Yes. Let's not do
Okay, but
boy.
like we do replace like parents and siblings and stuff when things die.
No. Don't
Oh.
do that.
We
What?
can.
But we do.
Support
I nearly
each
had
other.
to replace Dad.
What?
You know this if you've got me inside you. But he did come back.
It's not healthy.
That's disturbing.
Well, someone's got to raise them.
You get to raise yourself. That's the fun bit.
I wouldn't really call it
oh
fun.
wait, no,
but,
is that wrong?
mm.
Oh fuck.
Anyway, what I was trying to say.
Nuts.
What I was trying to say is there is no replacing family members. You simply find other ways to deal with it, and you just have increased sizing of family. There's no replacements. Okay? The way that you dealt with it, bad. No. And like produces a squirt bottle from somewhere and squirts Ailey.
Where did you get that?
I don't know, it was just in here. It was weird.
Oh.
Puts it back. Anyway.
Please tell me it's
When-
Bender style, like they reach and
He's just got a thing. He's got a little compartment he opens up that's always got stuff in there. No, that's not how it works.
It's
like a spring boxing glove.
And Mum got a new dad for him.
Yes, there's not. Dragons and half dragons have some weird things going on. Let's not do that right now, shall we? We need to get on our horses and ride. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we hit long rest?
You can all hit a long rest.
Yay!
Wonderful. I'm going to.
Do I need to hit long rest and then hit shield again so that I yeet the spell slot?
Yes, please.
Yep. Please ignore the following cast. Ta-da!
Ferris is
Oh,
going to
I
set
got a
himself
whole
up
4 hit points back.
Woo.
with Leading shot and yeah, enhanced defense. That doesn't need attunement.
Yep.
Ooh, that's me sorted.
Cool. All right. Horses away. You will produce your bones from your collections and unfurl them into your horses. I don't know if Everil has seen this since you guys came back from the Feywild.
Oh god, true.
I don't think they have. So, this probably was an explanation about the horses that you guys have, and she probably just didn't really know what that meant. And then all of a sudden, yeah, they all, well, 3 of them produce bones from their coats and toss them out, and they slowly elongate and multiply into 3 bone horses. And one of them, well, Varys, throws out a metal pipe-looking thing, which does exactly the same thing, except produces a bone horse that is made of metal instead of bone.
Ailey's is covered in glitter.
Yes.
And mine's flaming.
Yes. Engines is covered in shadow.
Stands very still, staring at each of the horses in turn. Like, not moving head, just moving eyeballs. Don't spook the ponies. Don't spook the ponies. Those are big ponies.
Oh, don't worry, they won't spook. They're very magical. Come here. I'll introduce you to little Nikki. That's my one.
I've forgotten the name
Sorry.
of mine again. I'm constantly forgetting it.
Well, they have formal names, but we all gave them nicknames because
Yep.
the
Yeah,
formal
but the
names were
nickname
a
was
lot.
based around the formal name, and I
Yes.
can't remember what it was.
Well, I don't have it quickly accessible, so.
I feel like we didn't really write those down.
Yeah,
and I
I
only
feel
remember
like
mine.
Ailey would just refer to theirs as baby or something anyway.
I had them somewhere.
Or like little glitter puss or something.
Cheetah boy.
You're just sparkly. So pretty and shimmery. And Varys' one I just referred to as that one that was a ghost that one time.
Yeah,
It was a
was,
ghost at
that's
one
true.
time.
Yeah, the sheep ghost.
Mag, I believe.
Yeah.
Varys called
Yes,
them.
Meg.
Well, if we ever get back to Jamie knows and will have to tell us.
Yep.
But I'm not putting that on Skelly right now.
Yep. I'll have to find it by then. Anyway, yes, the clockwork will come. Sorry, Crash will come up next to Avril and say, "It's weird that I have more of your memories than you do. You know?
What?
Well, I remember you being in the Feywild and you don't."
Fuck, man. You can't just say that shit.
Whoa! Crash! What the hell, man?
Well, it's just weird, you know? Like, there's a part of... Yeah, that's my name now. There's a part of...
Okay.
There's a part
okay.
of you and me that you lost. Weird, right?
Can I have it?
I don't think I can... I think I can push that back.
Oh.
I'm sorry. But I will say that these horses are kind of like me in a way. Constructive of artificial making. They wouldn't spook unless you really wanted them to, I guess.
Oh. So they're like not real, but real.
They're as real as you want them to be.
Huh. So you have my memory brains.
Yes.
Is everything that they told me in the slideshow the truth?
Yeah. Well, as much as they remember it and know it. And don't get confused like some of us do.
What?
Oh. Okay. I was really worried that they would have like played tricks on me.
No. At least
Next minute, like, purely Chris going from like, well, I know to lie based on everyone else's brain.
yes, no, if they were playing a trick on you, you would have known by now.
Oh,
They usually only play tricks for, a short time for funsies, as it were.
So, if you know memories that I don't know, you know which ones I don't know. Could tell me about them? That would be like remembering?
Kind of.
Oh.
I mean, you know,
And you know
everything
all
they
of the
said.
all of the stuff that happened before, with the teeth and the carnival, and, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
vaguely. You have a lot of, you know, trauma about that, so it's not all clear to me.
Huh. That's so we could have converse. We could talk about the memories, and I might get some.
Yeah,
Kind of.
kind of.
Huh. Ooh.
Anyway, you want to get on the fire horse?
Reaches over and very, very gently tries to like put hand up towards Firehorse, hoping that it won't burn me.
Yeah.
Just checking.
There is
not
not
used to
even
having to check on magical creatures. Like,
there is not even any heat coming off of the flames.
I will look around and see if there's anyone to assist scooping me. And then otherwise will attempt to jump up and struggle. Everill's never ridden a horse on their own before.
Well, this is Thrakus' horse. Thrakus, are you gonna help Avril up onto your
I was gonna say,
horse?
you're just gonna
Yeah,
like watch me
I would
struggle.
help her up, yes. And
Surely
because
there's a
I'm
brief
taller
watch
than
me
her,
struggle 'cause it's funny.
because I'm taller than her, I'd put her in front of me as well.
All right.
That means you get to
Like,
hold on
hang
to
on.
the neck
Roll-
bones.
Rolls down top of hat so that you can actually see, and then put like a pin through it or whatever I have that I can to try and like hold it down so you can still see forward.
Thank you.
If you reach around the sides, it'll be like it's giving me a hug.
Thrakus very awkwardly does so,
Like
But,
trying to
like,
move reins around me, there'll just be giant flaps of material.
but like with her hands just sort of splayed out, like I don't know what to do. Like this. Okay, just hold on, please.
To what?
The vertebrae.
Whoa.
Yeah, the flames won't hurt you, even if.
What one that is.
Calls over to Varys.
Hmm?
What's a vertebrae?
Oh,
Whatever.
And then I just I reach around and point to the neck bones.
You mean
Oh,
like
neck bones. I know neck bones.
Oh, I thought you meant like a bird of prey, like a thing in the sky.
You gotta
Oh,
clear out your ears occasionally, bud.
Yeah. Fair. I think I've still got fairy dust in them.
Avril leans over slightly, not to the point where you'll fall off the horse, but starts like whacking the other side of their head to try and like you do at it when you get out of the pool to try and tip the water out of the other ear.
yeah.
It's like my ears.
Puffs of glitter fly out at each swing.
Where's the
That would
glitter
definitely happen with Aiden.
Yeah.
Fucking glitter everywhere. I was like, fucking half the party would be covered in glitter all the time just because of Ailey's existence
Yes.
in the party.
Exactly. There's just glitter everywhere now.
Let alone when the horse is out as well. Damn.
Fucking sparkle princess.
Yeah. People are like, how do you sneak around with no one finding you when you've shed that much glitter everywhere?
Well, I imagine Ailey gets up on their horse. Jun gets up on theirs. Varys, with help from the clockwork, will get up onto his. And the clockwork will also get on to your horse.
Cool. Varys's metal horse becomes the stretch horse
Yeah.
to allow for the clockwork to climb on the back.
It's happened before.
It's a metal Clydesdale with a tiny little guy on it.
Oh dear.
Ailey's very happy that she gets her own horse and it's not shared.
Yes, has been the first time in a while. Well, you all start riding. Yeah. You go for a good good day's ride, without really a whole lot happening. You make it, yeah, you get back onto the road, head towards Hiroga along the road. There doesn't seem to be any traffic on the road at all as you're riding. Yeah, you make it over the. You make it to the river between you guys and Hiroga that you have passed over before. That has a nice bridge on it. That is currently not being guarded. It was previously the last time you came through. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was something else I'm thinking of. Either way, it's currently not guarded. You don't really notice. Go over the bridge perfectly fine. But as you're approaching the end of the day, you know that you are coming up upon a particular landmark that you're well versed in. That is the manor, the castle that you guys had, kind of blown up. Belgalor's place. You know the one.
The one that we have twice sieged.
Yes.
I really do like to siege that one.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you stay on the road, you will come upon it directly. So, I leave the choice up to you what you guys want to do about that.
What does everybody want to do about that?
I will say that my brain capacity is very much running out, and I'm probably gonna go to have a depression nap shortly. So do what you want. Woo! I'm probably not gonna be here soon.
Fair enough. Anybody else have any strong feelings about possibly running into anybody at Belgalor's Keep? It has
Valen
been.
can probably prep some Molotovs like last time, honestly. To be like, do you want me to fly over and drop some down again? Like,
Maybe not. Maybe we, before we firebomb them, we wait and see. I don't know.
Okay.
I strongly feel tired. So,
We could just try not to draw attention to ourselves, I guess.
Okay. So, staying on the road, it is, yeah?
Yeah. Preparing for a possible fight, trying to just get past, if that's possible.
Okay. Well, as you get close, perception checks for anyone who's looking.
yep. Well, Ailey's looking for something to firebomb. As usual. Yeah, not a very good roll for her.
Well, as you all look down the road, look over the
I know I'm late. I bet.
yeah, look over the old walls of Belgalor's Keep that comes into view. You notice an absence of activity. In fact, that there appears to be no one manning the walls, no one standing outside. The doors flew open. Well, the main entryway doors, whatever they're whatever the word is for that right now, I cannot brain. Are wide open. Yeah, looks like it's either been abandoned or is, having an open home.
Oh yeah, open home at the castle.
But you're not seeing any guards or anything anywhere nearby.
Okay. Just
This is
from
suspicious.
just from the gates, not going in there, is there anything, like any telltale signs that I can see in the grass or anything? I'm guessing it's probably a no with mine.
And the grass of
Yeah. Or just on the inside of the keep.
so you want to get up to it and see through the gates?
Yeah, no, I'm not that invested.
Okay.
I think Varys is just gonna hope that we can get past this.
Okay. So, still traveling along the road. You get right up close to it. Well, as close as you can from the road. It is a little bit a ways off of it. You still see the walls. You still see it. As you're passing by, you get a glimpse through the gates. And don't see anyone or anything moving inside the gates. But as you move past it, still looking back at it, you can see the giant hole in the wall that has still not been repaired. Just the big chunks of brick and mortar that has landed about the place where you exploded that construct, and that's pretty much it. You don't see the debris of the construct itself, though, so that part at least has been cleaned up. But all of the, and no corpses, of course, at least none that you can see from your part of the road. But of course, most of them wouldn't really stick out that much. But yes, you pass by Balgalor's keep without much of any other notice. And then you keep going for maybe a few more minutes. Maybe like an hour or so. When the sun has finally started to reach the horizon. It is setting again on that day. You've got one more day's ride before you reach Aroga. So, what's the plan here? Rest another night? Make a dash for it? How do you want to play this?
How many hours away is it?
Is
From where we are?
It is at least another 12.
Ah.
I think
Maybe a short rest.
yeah, I think you guys have hoofed it before and gotten it to half a day with Arrakis' help. At a regular moving pace, it would be like almost a full day. So it's entirely up to you.
Either way, I'm probably gonna.
Yeah, I think it's. I think everyone is kind of brain tired right now, including me. So let's say.
Decide next time.
Yeah, let's say you guys will decide next time. It'll also give Jin an opportunity to learn these things and make decisions as well. Yeah, and either way, you're gonna have to. Either way, you're gonna get to Hiroga, and it's gonna be next time anyway. So, we'll leave that for quick discussion before we start properly next time. So thanks everybody. We've learned the name of, well, we've decided on the name of the clockwork, and now and we know that the book is fireproof and apparently tear-proof, but only when looked at. Yeah. Good stuff for today.
Self-healing and freaky.
Yeah.
Exists outside of our understanding of physics.
As far as you know. Anyway.
Darkest would spell that with F-I-Z-Z.
Of course. Cool. Thanks everybody. See you all next time. Goodbye.